It's flight. Fight or flight. Like you're jetting out of here.
I know. It's a choice. Either fight or flight. I choose fight.
No, we're flighting out of here. We're out.
Flighting?
We're flighting. Gotta go.
All right. Dak and Doc.
All right.
Oh, wait.
All right.
All right. We're back with Dak and Doc.
I have a sneaky suspicion this is going to be a goofy.
Oh, I shouldn't take vacation, apparently, because I can't talk.
We were discussing fight or flight, and we've decided it's called flight out of here.
Flight out of here. I need to flight out of here.
Yeah,
All those breathing sounds.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. I don't do that.
So there's a good question for you. How many people out there have a similar quality about yourself that Dakota and I share?
It's mouth sounds.
Oh, I thought it was the amazing quality.
Oh. We're just that great, guys.
Yes. Yes. So, yeah, we have this quality about each other where we can't stand
Mouth
chewing
sounds.
noises.
Not even chewing, mouth sounds. Because if
Like voices?
oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, like chewing gum or
Chewing gum. Or if you're tasting, I hear people, they're like cleaning out their mouth, but they're just
Cleaning out their
tasting the food that's no. Take it to the bathroom. Take it to the bathroom.
That's hilarious. Wait a minute.
Someone said that to me before.
I'm tasting my food, so they go,
Oh my! Stop. We don't need to do the exact sound to the microphone.
I know. So those of you
Do that to me.
in podcast world listening to us, if you're going, oh, I hate that sound, then you share that same quality with both of us.
I'm ready to jump.
I'll tell you, I discovered this about myself. I'll tell you my story, and you can tell everybody your story. Growing up, we had a kitchen
I got
table.
the chills thinking about the sound right now. I can't.
So
Okay.
we had a round kitchen table.
Okay.
And it was funny because we had a little lazy Susan in the center.
Oh, I loved those type of tables.
Yeah, I thought every
No.
kitchen had that
No.
growing up. But
Not
anyway,
true.
I had to sit next to my younger brother. And sorry, he's a great guy. But growing up, he was my pesky little brother. And
Rightfully so.
Yeah, so he was annoying growing up. And he would eat, and I won't make the sound, he would eat like that. And I remember just sitting there going, oh my gosh. And then he would drink like,
Oh, no. You're lying. He did not. Does he still do this?
no.
Oh, thank God.
no.
He grew out of it.
Yeah, but he would make the most awful sounds, and he used to just drive me crazy. And I sometimes I couldn't even eat. I'd have to be done.
Yeah, that's what happens. I can't do it. If Austin, I think, likes to do it on purpose because he knows it makes my skin boil, and he'll just start laughing. Like I will make eye contact, and he will start laughing, and I'm like, I can't eat anymore. Like
So-
it just makes me. It's gross. I don't know. I don't like it.
Do you have a friend? You don't need to name them. That every time you go out to eat with them, they make those noises, or do you avoid going out to eat with them?
I have a handful.
A handful.
I do, but this is Doc and I were talking about this. It's like a sensory overload, and so I think that. Not to say I'm like the busiest person in the world, but I'm a very busy person. And so I don't like with that stuff. It just drives me crazy. So I think even sometimes like the slightest sound, I probably overreacted a little bit to it. I just can't handle it. My mind, it starts to spasm. I can't. Oh God.
It's interesting
I don't.
because we were, like she said, we were talking, and I saw this little snippet, and I have no idea what do you call those things?
Reels or
Little
TikToks.
reels or-
Yeah. I don't know.
whatever.
Little snippets.
Yeah, a little snippet. And I don't know why I saw it, but I did. And it said, if you have this quality, you probably have this condition. And there was some condition, and I don't know what it is. I don't really care. And it said that it bothers you a lot because even while you're eating, people like this, while you're eating, you're processing, thinking about the conversation, thinking about the person or what's going on with your day. And that sound is like an arrow coming right through that, just zip. It just interrupts your brain frequency or whatever.
No, I agree.
And it starts to become an irritant, and that's all you focus on. You can't see or hear anything else but that. I won't make the sound because
Don't.
bugs me too.
I can't. I'll take headphones off. Podcast done.
We are done.
We're done. So there was a time I'm not going to give too many main details, but there was a time where I was driving in a car. I was the driver, and it was a long drive, and there was a person in the back seat, and they had whatever snack it was that they wanted to chew on. And it was driving me so crazy. I was doing like 90 down the road. And I'm a grandma when I drive. I was doing like 90, and my husband was like, you have to slow down. I was like, I need to get out of the car. I can't. He's like, we have a long. I said, no, like I was paying. I rolled down all the windows. I turned the music up super loud. And this person, they obviously didn't catch on. They're like, turn the music down. I'm like, no, louder, louder. So then when we stopped at, like, I don't remember where we were at. We stopped somewhere, and I went in the back seat, and I took all of the snacks out, and I threw them away.
Did you really? So that person's listening to the podcast going, is that where my Doritos went?
Yeah.
I thought I finished my Doritos, but I didn't think I did.
Okay, so this is how it came up with you're tasting things. Because all the food was gone out of the car. And yet I'm still hearing freaking sounds in the back seat. Yeah. I've never gotten home so fast from a location.
Isn't that funny?
Oh, man, we made good time.
So what's the worst?
Oh.
The worst? Carrots.
You think so?
Oh, my gosh. The sound of,
I think people licking ice cream.
I don't really know that I hear a lot of that.
Oh, it's disgusting. And then, oh my gosh. And then they want to taste it, like, cause like it melts in your mouth, or they take a bite and they're just sucking on it.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
That's what she was saying, that she notices some people savor the flavor by making that sound.
Yes, I'm gonna. I can't. Yeah. I'm dying right now. I can't.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Hold on. I gotta get my headphones now.
Yeah, so I have that quality, but I think Dakota does as well, but she has PTSD around that or something.
I don't know.
Hers is like way over the top.
This is like me sitting in a restaurant right now. I gotta have a certain seat or I can't eat. Like, I don't know. I have an issue.
Yeah, she obviously does. As she threw her headset.
God, just thinking about it is making my ears itch.
We might have to change the topic.
Yeah.
But that's so funny.
Does it make you itch?
No.
Oh,
but
I just want to dig in my ears. And
you know what it does?
Oh.
When I get irritated, I guess.
Okay.
I get this feeling down my spine. It's not like a zing or an electric, but just like this tightness
That's in my neck right
down
now.
my back. So everything just kind of like that when I get really agitated. So
Okay,
not just
daily
that, but
working with me. You just
I just
here we go.
This is where I've developed the quality that I can just go. Wait, were you talking? Did you say something? I'm just kidding.
No, he's not. I started saying when people are talking and I'm not listening, and I do need to listen, I will tell them, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to you. How many times did I say that to you? Because you're telling me something, and I'm focused on the first thing you said, and I'm like, oh, I wasn't listening to you. Can you start over?
I do that all the time.
My mind is just going all the time.
I think we have to record a record here, see who's winning in that. Because I do the same thing with you all the time.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening. I do that in the podcast. You'll be talking.
Yeah, the last podcast we did, you did that a lot. I'm like, okay.
You told the whole story, and I was like, wouldn't it be nice to have a dog? And you're like, I had a dog, or whatever it was we were talking about. I'm like, was there a dog in this story? You're like,
it's so funny.
That's the whole story, was about whatever. I can't remember.
I did. You do. We do that a lot. We're a lot more alike than we realize, okay?
Yes. Sorry about that. But
sucks to be you.
Yes. Yeah, we've had a busy couple of weeks.
Yes. Yeah, I went from camping home for 4 days, and then I was on the houseboat home for 1 day, and then we went to our convention.
Yeah.
This is the longest I've been home all month.
You're right. You I forgot about the first one. What'd you do?
We went camping up north. Yep.
That's right. And you're going to go away this weekend too. You're crazy.
We're going. I know.
Your dog is going to be like, I just like to live in this crate. Don't ever take me out.
My dad lives with us right now, temporary in between him getting a new place. So he's there all the time. So she loves
nice.
it.
Yeah.
Or she would go up north with us, but like going to Kentucky and that conference, like SOL dog.
Yeah. You going to a conference in Kentucky?
No, when I went to Kentucky and then are you listening?
No, I just heard Kentucky and conference. So I've done the same thing. I can remember every place I've gone. In fact, my patients are saying, "Where are you going next week?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
I know. I had a patient today say, "Oh, you're actually in the office today?" I'm like, I've been here once a week at least.
Yeah, once a week. Yeah, I actually am supposed to go away next week, and I just canceled it.
I canceled. I said, "No, you're not."
Yeah. Life got way too fast, way too busy. stuff
way
just
too busy,
piled
way too fast,
on.
for sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm a little. I won't say I regret it, but I'm sad that I do have to cancel. It just makes sense.
Do you want to know something, though? At the beginning of the year, so Dr. McLeod and I, we like to make sure that we both take a week for ourselves. And at the beginning of the year, this was the one trip where you said, I am going to take this trip no matter what. And here we are, and the week before.
Because it's me, nobody else.
Yeah.
I'll cancel it. I'll cancel that before I cancel something else that I'm doing for someone else.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe I'll go again this year. We'll see. Yeah, but like I said, it's just one of those things that all at once. And the funniest thing is everything that's going on. I'm not going to list it all. It's just a lot of stuff. And you know how when you are in a certain frame of mind, you end up seeing things that way. So in other words, if you're busy and you're getting overwhelmed or irritated, everything becomes irritating and overwhelming. Even the little stuff like, what? I got to take the garbage out too? Oh,
No,
little
I
things
agree
like
with
that.
you. Yeah.
So,
But you can't live like that. That's not, you just have to be like I just said, I'm grateful. I am that I can do all this stuff, that I'm able to, that life is willing to let me do this. You know, like, I have to come home and do the laundry. Who cares? Like, that's all a part of it. It's great. I'm so fortunate.
Yeah. And so that's my point. So because I think we all get into those times in your life where the world just gets heavy.
Yeah.
And your brain starts to, this is neuroplasticity. We've been talking about
We're
it.
back at it. Yeah.
But your brain does. It starts looking for what you feed it. So if you are negative about everything, like, oh my gosh, I got to take out that garbage, and then I got to wash my car, and then, I got a ticket today, and I'm making this stuff up, right? Then all you see is negative. So
And that's all
then
you're
the
gonna
next
get
thing,
back.
the next thing that comes across your path, you're going to be like, really? The mail's late again? Like, why? Those kind of things, most everything that you think about that's a negative is just called life.
Yeah.
You know, but you see it in a negative slant. But if you see it in a positive slant, like, wow, I forgot I'm getting the mail today, and I'm going to have something, not bills.
So right before I left for my trip, my account got hacked, and I didn't think anything of it, whatever. You know, it happens. Life happens. Just keep going. And when I got back on Monday, I was talking to somebody. I was at the bank, and the teller was like, I'm surprised I was like, I just need to get this figured out. Like, all my bills are supposed to come out, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, you went out of state without getting, I said, what was I supposed to do? Sit here and dwell on it? She's like, you handled that really well. I'm like, but honestly, like, what do you do if you keep dwelling on the negative and the things that impact your life in a down or negative way? Then how are you going to keep going and moving forward and be happy for when something does come that's good for you, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
going.
it's important during those times in your life that you think about staying positive, staying on top of things. Because, like I said, all these things got really heavy. And when I realized I was doing this yesterday, so I've had all kinds of things. My truck engine blew up, and we got...
I actually made sure it was going to blow up.
We got... So there was a lot.
Yeah.
That's just one of them. And then yesterday, I went down into my basement, and I might need a new furnace. I was like,
Oh,
great.
the worst timing.
So then I come upstairs, and I'm looking. I'm like, where's my wallet? Where's my wallet? Like, I forgot my wallet at the office, and I was so angry and frustrated, and I usually don't dwell on that stuff. Driving back to my office to get my wallet, and about halfway there, I'm like, just stop. This is just Satan just pounding negative
that's what
things at you, and you're okay with it. You're getting in line, and yes, life is so hard.
Pity me. Yeah.
And so then I was like, you know what? My life just immediately, you say a prayer, immediately my life just smooths out, and you don't think about that stuff. But you got to really pay attention, because that stuff creeps up on you.
Yes.
And yes.
I know, we both know, actually, quite a few people in our life that are very negative all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm ultimative type of person. I'm like, oh, you lost your wallet, or did it get stolen? Oh, your bank closed instead of them taking thousands of dollars? Okay. Like,
right.
I'm like, think of the other point of view. And my husband, sometimes he dearly loves when I do that. But the same thing, you just always have to remember that. That's Satan. I tell him all the time.
Yeah. And I truly believe Satan knows those cracks in your framework of who you are, finds a little crack, sits there, and might sit there for years.
He's a
years,
weasel.
just cracking a little more and more. And then that one day, just snaps.
Yep.
And then, so anyway, you just got to be careful of that. But
Yep.
I think that's funny because when you said we both know people, and I remember talking recently with one of these people, and they're very negative, and I just kind of put up with it. And I remember saying, what about this person, that person? Have you talked to this person before or recently? And they responded, I'm not talking to them anymore because they're so negative.
Oh
I'm
my!
like,
Isn't that so funny how they? I'm like, oh, you guys should get along really well.
I know.
I
was like,
know.
Okay.
Sounds good. But I do think people who are in that mindset,
Uh-huh.
if they do talk to someone that's negative, they compete for who's more
Yeah.
negative, and they think that's
Isn't that
one, it's
interesting?
not healthy. Let's be honest. But two, like, imagine where their mind goes.
Yeah, usually when that happens,
Mm-hmm.
I usually call you over and let you talk to them because, with my, with patients who are really negative,
I'm like,
I got to move on.
Yeah.
I don't have time to hear
you do
this.
trap me with that, but
Yeah.
I'm okay with that
Yeah.
because they do have to get it off their chest. It's fine.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm an ultimative type of person, so they don't really want to talk to you that long.
Typically, people that are somewhat negative,
Mm-hmm.
I've found, not everybody, is somewhat negative, they just want to hear themselves talk.
Oh,
And so
all
they'll
the
just
time,
go
yeah.
on and on, and from one thing to another to another. So yeah, if I volunteer my time to listen, and there's sometimes I'll listen and try to be apathetic to their situation or maybe have advice if they're asking for advice. But when I'm in the middle of treating, I don't have time for that.
You
So,
see over 300 patients a week. You don't have time for that.
yeah,
But you can come sit right in the chair next to me, and I'll tell you every opposite counteraction that you could have.
should talk to Dakota. She's an expert on
Oh, you got
mouth
hit
sounds.
by a car today? At least you're alive. No, not mouth sounds.
Next person that says that, I'm going to say, you need to talk
Oh
to
my
Dakota. about that."
gosh. No.
So we have a big day coming up Friday.
Oh man, I love this day. Honest, I know it's a lot of work, and we have Bowling with Doc. For those that don't know, it's Bowling with Doc. It's 30 years,
Yes.
right? 30
Well,
years
not
with
30
bowling.
years in a row, but we've
But
done
overall,
it 30 times.
yes.
Yeah.
Of
This'll be our
Bowling with
30th.
Doc. And I'm 30 this year. We could celebrate my birthday.
You're 30?
I am 30, right? Right? I am, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wow, you just had me second guess my age.
It's just
I need to
all
go
in
to
the way you
bed.
say it. Wait, you're 30?
Wait, what? Am I not?
So I signed up for a gym. I think I told you this story.
Oh, yeah.
I signed up for a gym, and as the young man, 24 to 26, something in there, he's taking all my information. Yeah, your name, your address, and he's talking, and he goes, "Okay, age." He goes, "What are you, about 69?" I was like, "What?" He goes, 68, 69, and I was like looking at him, and I said, "Do you tell women that they look pregnant? What? Why did you ask me this?"
He told me, apparently I look old.
I know. So I was like heartbroken. I went home and told my wife, I'm shaving my beard.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So Bowling with Doc is probably one of the most busy events that we have in the office, but it's honestly my favorite.
Yeah.
Well, 12 Days of Christmas is fun, but Bowling with Doc is my favorite.
Yeah, this is a really interesting outlet for us because we do a lot of marketing and PR and things like that. This is not one of them. This is more of a community outreach, where community being our patients. This is a time that we get to really sit down, laugh with our patients, talk with them, bowl with them. It's and we're not looking for anything in exchange, just a relationship that we can build on, because I have that time with them, and I like my patients, and I believe most of them, for the most part, probably like me. And
They
all
actually
of
don't
them-
like him at all. They're only
and
here
they
for me.
all like the staff, most of them.
Questionable.
No, they do. And I've said this before. People come in for a lot of reasons. Sometimes they come in just to talk to you.
Yeah.
That's their main reason. They come in for all the right reasons, and the
Yeah.
purpose of improving their health.
But that relationship you build with
The
them
relationship.
is what keeps them.
Some of them like me and have that relationship with me, along with what I can provide for them, and then what I provide for them for their health. They like you, or they like Dr. Vardy, or
Yeah.
whoever it is. We have the opportunity to actually sit down with our patients and really just get to know them and let them get to know us as well.
And it's a fun time. Everyone they think it's just about the bowling. It's not. There's so much going on behind the scene that no one sees, no one is really a part of until it all comes together. We have raffles, we have the pizza, we have trivia, we have what is that called?
Bowling.
No, not bowling. I knew that we have bowling.
Prizes.
We have like prizes. We have a bunch of stuff that's going on that's just outside of bowling.
Yeah,
like we have, I think, 15 people this year coming just to hang out.
Yeah,
not
just
to
for
bowl,
the fun of it.
just for fun. It's like, wow, that means a lot because that goes to show that our event hit them not just for bowling.
Right.
It's much bigger.
So it is. It's a lot of fun. So we really look forward to it. And it's not about the bowling because I bowl once a year and I am not a good bowler. But
I've been practicing.
have you?
No.
I enjoy bowling. I do. Do you enjoy it when you go?
No.
Really? So you really just don't like it?
I mean, it's just boring.
Oh, okay.
I think it's boring. This event is not boring. I think bowling is boring.
Yeah. It's not my favorite thing because I do it once, maybe twice a year. But when I'm out there, I can say I enjoy it. It's more frustrating because I don't know what I'm doing.
Austin and his family and my dad, they all love to bowl. Love it. They would go every Sunday if you could. No, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Every once a year type of thing, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's it.
Your son's going to have, well, he's not bowling.
He's not bowling this weekend.
Yeah.
Because I'm bowling this weekend. So
yeah, and we have so many people coming. We've actually had to cut our staff out, cut our families out.
Yeah.
To make sure that we can fit everybody in.
Yeah, and I definitely thought that because we're starting like the week before school or the week of school for some places around us, so I thought it would be slower, but it's way busier. We have a lot more signups, and I think it's because people are home.
Yeah, I think you're right. So
Yeah.
it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that.
I can't wait. It's going to be a great time.
And so then we had last weekend, you joined us at our convention.
That was fun.
Yes, we learned a lot of good things there. Mm-hmm. And there was a couple, at least one class I had you attend that
we attended
was more
2
clinical.
or 3 today. Oh, more clinical?
Yeah.
2. Yeah, I might as well just start adjusting people.
I think they'll be
I
fine.
don't need to go to school.
I'll tell you what, whoever volunteers to let you do that, go for it.
Okay, you're first, right?
I'm not volunteering. I'm just saying, I don't think you're going to get many volunteers. That's all.
I think you'd be surprised. A lot of our patients said they would trust me.
Get out of here.
Do you trust me to adjust you? I don't know. Let us know in the comments.
I would trust you to adjust me as much as I'd trust you to drill out my teeth. So.
Oh, I would never drill someone's teeth. I'm too much about, no.
You're a mouth person, aren't you?
I am. I am.
Because your teeth, your
mouth sounds.
Your mouth sounds. I mean, your teeth. Don't you brush your teeth like 12 times a day?
I brush them often. I'm very weird about my teeth. You have to floss too. People don't floss enough.
Yes. How many times do you floss in a day?
I floss twice a day. How many times do you floss?
Twice.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I know people that don't floss.
I'm picturing you flossing like 8 times or something. No.
No. Well, okay. So I for sure floss twice, but like if I like eat something during the day that's like stuck, I will floss again.
Yeah.
Like I don't just pick out the one area. You got to just floss everything.
I usually floss after meals. So I floss well in the morning when I get started, and then my main meal. Usually if it's dinner, so I floss and brush my teeth before I go to bed. So this is a weird top.
Yeah, I brush my teeth 3 times a day. Morning, lunch, and then dinner. And then sometimes I have to floss them, or not floss them, brush them in between. Like if they don't, I don't know, if they actually feel too slimy or if they feel like too rough, they got to be perfect.
So here is a concept that's going to be foreign to you.
I don't want to hear it then.
This is not a popular idea, and probably most dentists and hygienists are going to go, gross. But you have a normal flora. In other words, a normal pH.
Yeah, I probably brush it away.
Bacteria in your mouth, and your mouth affects your stomach and your sinuses and all that. And so every time you brush and or use mouthwash, which is an alcohol.
I don't use mouthwash.
Okay. So a lot of people do, right? You're changing the normal and natural flora, the bacteria levels in your mouth. So often, I shouldn't say often, but I do on occasion, if I'm going to be home all day and not going out, I won't brush my teeth at all that day.
Really?
Yeah. It's gross.
I would not.
But I'll take a day. I won't put anything in my mouth, like mint or anything like that, just to kind of help my body develop its. And I'm not going on, I'm not talking to people and things like that. But on those days when I have that, I do that. I think that's healthy. Just like anything else, your gut flora has to be your biome. I mean, we'll talk about that sometime.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
I have started to trick Jay because he's only brushing his teeth once a day, and it was driving me crazy. So I started telling him the candy fairy won't let him have any more candy unless he brushes them twice a day.
Wait, is that real?
Apparently,
Yeah.
my house is today.
Wow.
So if you guys know, the candy fairy is not coming.
That candy fairy was not a friend
So
of mine
they won't
growing
let
up.
you open any candy. It will stay wrapped. I don't know.
There
it
you go.
works. But he gets up now and is like, Mom, I want to brush my teeth. And then, of course, he wants a piece of candy. Or, if, like, before bed, he's like, I had candy today. I need to brush my teeth. I'm like, good, let's go.
All right.
And that kid eats candy every day. So it
Yeah.
worked out for me.
So he's got a good habit developing. That's good.
Yeah, he better, because I have issues. My habits are not very healthy.
Listen, I've known you for, 10 years plus?
More, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more than 10 years. I know you have issues.
We all do, okay?
Yes, we do. I'm not going to miss the opportunity to say that, though, because you set
I
yourself
love
up.
it. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Except
I
you
have a
set
lot of
yourself
issues.
up.
Mouth sounds, teeth, sitting in a certain spot, walking on cracks. Like, we all know this already, okay? We've talked about this in many podcasts.
She almost got hit by a car because she had to walk on
I was struggling.
stripes in the road.
Okay, listen.
I'm
Time
like,
out.
what are you doing? She's like, I was off. My right foot had hit too
wasn't-
many left foot. I don't even
My
know.
mind, it was going. We just did that conference all day, and then we went out. There was no break. My mind was in fight or flight, and I had to do it.
Yeah, these stripes across the road that show where you would walk across from one corner to another.
It tells you what to walk on, okay?
Yeah.
Walk on the white stripe.
Yeah, so she's now they aren't big stripes; they were very small, and a lot of them.
My feet
and her
fit.
feet were going do 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 instead of just taking natural stride, and all the traffic is waiting while you're going do 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 do.
I probably look like a little mouse. Like
I know.
I had to do it though, and
I had to
do it. I can't.
I look back, I'm like, and I really didn't know what you were doing.
And normally, like, you and I walk stride for stride.
Yeah.
Because if I walk with someone, I don't think about it as much because you're gonna make fun of me. But I'm thinking about their gait and my gait being in
together.
sync. So normally, if I'm walking with somebody, I'm fine.
I think that's probably more natural. But it was just funny because I'm like, where'd she go? She's way behind me, walking like a little kid.
I know.
Little steps, and the traffic's just like,
I know, seriously. They were. I feel like that guy was about to jump out at me, but I had to do it. I was not going to sleep that night if I didn't.
That's funny.
It
Yes,
was
we
hard.
talked about that in one of our podcasts, and
Yeah.
we joked a lot about that. But then I saw it in action. It's amazing.
It's my mind, guys. I don't know. I apparently have really bad OCD, and I didn't really realize it until the podcast. I thought the stuff was normal.
Well, there you go. It's normal for you.
Actually, I've had people tell me this is normal. People told me. They said, I heard your podcast.
Why are you pointing at everybody?
Because these
That's
people
rude.
out
People
here,
don't like to be pointed at.
these people out here,
Didn't you ever
10
see
fingers.
presidential candidates never point? They do this.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Yes.
No.
They point like
One
this.
finger's pointing at you, but 5 are at me. 4 I can't count either. But someone did tell me,
That's
yeah, because
3.
oh, I caught my thumb.
Okay.
You have 4 other fingers, okay?
I know, but can't point at you. There.
There you go.
It's not
I
pointing
just did
at
it. So, but someone said it's normal. I don't know who it was. A patient. They came in. They listened to the podcast. So shout out to that patient.
So it's normal that you have
Mm-hmm.
to step on a crack and break your mama's back.
It's not just stepping on the crack. It's where you step on it, how you step on it, what foot.
I can say that I would agree that it's normal for you. So,
Keyword.
yes. I mean, that's what you do. And if
Yeah.
you didn't do it, it wouldn't be normal for you. So
It is.
if you deviated from that, then I think then it would be weird. So,
I
and I,
just
wouldn't
need
even
to
know who
walk
I'm
with someone the whole time.
I know. Then I wouldn't know who I'm walking with. If you were walking normal, I'd be like, what did you do with Dakota?
Where'd she go?
So if an alien takes over your body, I will be able to tell.
You'll tell.
Yes.
You will.
Because
Just
that
go
alien
find,
will start chewing with their mouth open.
The alien will start chewing with her mouth open, walk however she wants, whenever she'll probably do a cartwheel on the sidewalk. I
That's
don't know.
right.
And she'll sit wherever she wants in a restaurant. Doesn't have to think about anything
That's
else.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
sitting in the restaurant. That's another thing we'll have to talk about one day.
Oh man.
You got a lot of stuff, a lot of podcast content that we can. This is Dakota.
I've been
If you-
told just to record a show.
just to record
Yeah,
a
just
show.
record you and your family, and you'll be good.
Ah,
Could you imagine that that TV show? Reality. There you go.
yeah, there you go.
I'd make
I
big
just
bucks.
think that you have some uniqueness about you that's always fun to yak about.
Love it.
So yeah, we went to the conference and we had a great time there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think next year we're gonna try to take the whole crew.
I think that'd be good. I think it's, even if you've been in a chiropractic office for many years or if you just started, I think it's a really good spot to start when it comes to your career. And I say that because there's all these different classes, and there's all these different chiropractors coming together. You're all with the same thought process, the same belief in one area. And it's just so, I think that's a uniqueness to it. Like, you can get all together, and be one. It's really fun.
It is very interesting too, because one of the things that when Doc and I sat together on our podcast, we talked about this. And one of the last things, I don't want to say show, what am I trying to say? A class. One of the last classes, it was almost like a show because everybody was jammed into this auditorium. That's where like 2,000, maybe 3,000 people were listening to this panel of chiropractors debating. And I can't say for sure, but I'm going to tell you what I remember about the panel. It was a bunch of people from Canada, and their governing body for chiropractic had collaborated with American or the U.S. panel discussing the problems with chiropractic that they're experiencing and what's happening. And so they talked about the fact that enrollment across the board in chiropractic universities is down 15%.
Wow.
And they anticipate it going down again. And I figured it was down because of some of the issues, and I'll talk about that in a second. But they were discussing, what is the problem? Why is this happening? And what's happening? People are dropping out of chiropractic. So people are retiring early, and just to get out of it because of certain things. And some of the things they said I disagree with wholeheartedly. But so people are retiring. Enrollment is down. Students coming out are looking for ridiculous situations. So in other words, they want to come into an office, work very little for a lot of money.
That's all
and
of
not very
everyone
hard.
right now.
Yeah. And so they're having a hard time transitioning into the world of chiropractic practice. And if they do, then they're starting in certain offices and not staying long. Because if there's an office that is successful enough that they can hire other doctors, it means that they are doing well and seeing a lot of people. And so there's always a lot of work to be done. So some of the things that this panel talked about, they said, they asked, I think it was 5 of them, why do you think, each one of them had to answer the same question, that the enrollment is down? And they all went through their answers. Why do you think that people are getting out of chiropractic? Why do you think, all these things? And I just kept thinking, they said, you can come to our booth and share your thoughts with these people. And I almost did. I really wanted to, but I thought they're just not going to listen because every one of them said something very similar. They said, well, we think that the problem is that chiropractors are not paid well. And they're not. I think we're
but
the
I don't
lowest
think that's
paid
the problem.
healthcare professional out there, and discriminated against across the board. So, for example, if a chiropractor takes 2 cervical x-rays, 2 neck x-rays, and a medical doctor takes 2 cervical x-rays, the reimbursement to a chiropractor is significantly less for the same x-rays, the same analysis, and even more analysis, because now we're not only doing the diagnosis of the x-ray, looking for pathologies and fractures, because that's what your medical doctor does. That's all they do is look for pathologies and fractures. And so we look for the same thing, but then we have to do our chiropractic analysis. So it's even more, and we get paid less than half. So that's just an example of a discrimination that chiropractic experiences. And on top of that, it's different states are reimbursed at different rates for chiropractic. And so they're saying that's part of the reason that people take on all these bills for school, get out, and they can't afford their bills because of the reimbursement for that.
So low, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, right now, in most places, you can go for a chiropractic, you can order a meal, and it's more expensive than a chiropractic. working with a healthcare professional to change the course of your life.
Yeah.
And it costs more to eat in a meal at, I don't know, Big Boy or whatever. A restaurant like that. Big Boy doesn't exist.
Chain restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah. Applebee's, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to pay twice what it would cost for you to come into a chiropractic office and really, like I said, literally change your life, fix your health problems, fix your family's health problems. And people are like, no, I don't want to pay that. But you're going to go to Applebee's. You're going to pay twice as much for a crappy meal. Yeah. So, but anyway, so that's what they said is reimbursement. I agree. It's poor. It is a problem.
But do I think that's a sole problem?
Mm-hmm. No, that's not the heart of the problem. And then they said, okay, the next thing that the reason that there's a problem is because of the cost of school. Okay, cost of school is very expensive. It is. Mm-hmm. So then what pops in my head is, okay, so enrollment is down, schools are struggling, and they said we need to lower tuition. Mm-hmm. And I thought, yeah, that's a great solution. So now universities are struggling to pay bills because enrollment is down, so let's make it cheaper.
That's crazy.
Who comes up with these?
That's what I was just about to ask. Yeah.
And so things like that, they were all over the board with just the craziest ideas about, this or that, or, people are getting out of chiropractic and chiropractic is too restrictive. And so one of their solutions is you need to become a multidiscipline approach. And one of the guys even said, you need to go to a seminar or a conference for neurologists and go to an orthopedic conference and sit in there and listen to what they're saying, what they're doing, and start developing relationships along the lines of what they're doing. And I thought, I can't believe you're saying this, and I can't believe that you actually believe the solution to the problem with chiropractic is go explore neurology.
Yeah.
The way a neurologist practices a neurologist's practice, which is very different. It's not chiropractic.
I heard that was a suggestion in one of my classes too, was for everyone to go into a convention for an MD, for a neurologist, for an orthopedic. Like, I was like, that's interesting.
Okay.
We're a chiropractor though.
Yeah. But so this is the problem. The problem with my profession, and I said this before, if you watch the podcast, and you did watch a podcast with Dr. Vardy. Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah. I try to watch him. I just never watch him as fast as you watch him.
Oh.
But go ahead. Because you watch him on the way to work. I have a 10-minute drive.
I listen to him on the way. And then I do watch them after I've listened to it, and I watch it because Megan's fun. She's got the funniest stuff, so I miss those things. So anyway, this is my answer to the problem. The problem is exactly what I said with Dr. Vardy. From top to bottom, chiropractic doesn't understand itself. We don't know who we are.
Nope.
We don't know. We don't know who we are. We don't know the benefits. So a lot of chiropractors don't know the benefits of correcting a vertebral subluxation, having the opportunity to change someone's life by introducing an adjustment. It sounds like such a simple concept.
But people can't handle simple. That's the problem too, I think.
That is part of the problem. And chiropractors don't get it, so they adjust somebody and then they're like, well, I got to do more, right? So maybe I'll put this modality on them, or I'll stretch them, or I'll rub them, or I'll massage, or whatever. Just develop a conversation. You know what? I've had people say to me where I go in and I adjust them, and they go, "That's it," and I go, "That's it," because you don't want me to do anymore, because that's the problem, and I just fixed the problem. Why would I do something else?
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. And they're like, "Oh no, that doesn't
everyone
make any
wants
sense."
more though. It's crazy, honestly.
But that is the problem. Top to bottom, we don't understand ourselves, and so here's what's happening in chiropractic. Chiropractors are coming out of school, and I've said this before. I've said it many times on this podcast, that chiropractors, they get out of school. They know how to adjust, but a lot of them don't know when, where, or why.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of chiropractors that have come to me and say, I don't understand the when, where, or why. I need help. And I'm happy to help those people when they're sincere. That you can walk out of here, like 35 years of experience, and me having the opportunity to go to school when chiropractic was solid and founded in the philosophy of chiropractic, the understanding the philosophy of chiropractic has been watered down. And so that's the understanding. And if you don't understand why you do what you do, that's why our healthcare profession is such a mess out there. And I'm not talking about just chiropractic. Our
Everything.
healthcare. Look at
Yes.
the 2020 mess, right? They said all these things that we should do. Why? Because they don't understand. They just do what they're told. You see a, you prescribe a B, or you see a B or a C, and you do a D. So why? Because that's the way
There's
it is.
no rhyme or reason.
Yeah, and I've said, and I've had conversations with healthcare professionals that have said, like I'm changing my words because we decided we can't use words. So the thing that goes in your arm,
Okay.
right?
I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. So
Yes.
because I don't want this podcast to be stopped. Flagged. Thanks. But anyway, they said I present all this information. This is why there's an alternative approach to doing that, that you don't have to do that and you can make the choices why not to. And I would say, well, why do you believe that? And this is the answer. Because the CDC says so. Because the CDC
I could go
recommends
on for that. Yeah.
Well, what is
they're not doing any true education or really understanding anything behind
right.
their body, what they're doing anywhere.
Right.
Well,
again, so I digress to that point because that's part of what's happening. What's happening in healthcare out there is now happening in chiropractic. So people come out and they don't understand the opportunities they have and the power behind what they have, so they do something else. And as I said before, if you choose to be a nutritionist, that's great. But understand, you're a nutritionist. You're not practicing chiropractic. You have a chiropractic shingle, and it allows you to practice nutrition. If you do therapy, that's fine. If that's where your passion is, do therapy. It's not chiropractic.
It's not chiropractic.
But you're a chiropractor who has a shingle as a chiropractor doing therapy, doing exercise therapy, doing weight loss, whatever it happens to be. That's what you do. But here's the thing. We're confused. We don't know. So now all of these chiropractors that are coming out and doing whatever it is that they want to do, which is fine, not as many people are doing chiropractic. So you know what's happening in healthcare right now? It's creating a void. The chiropractic philosophy has been watered down in the schools. And so you know where I'm starting to see it? I'm starting to hear it ring in things like functional medicine. There's no such thing as functional medicine, okay? Yeah, there's doctors that practice that, but it is a lot of it is a chiropractic philosophy. Your body has the innate ability to create its own health and heal itself, okay? And I also see it in some things like physical therapy, where physical therapy are now trying to manipulate, right? Not what some chiropractors do manipulative therapy. But anyway, so now if chiropractors aren't doing what they're supposed to, it's now creating a void. And who's filling the void? Not chiropractic.
Anyone else?
Something else is filling that. And that's why I say, Dr. Vardy asked me, he said, where do you see chiropractic in the future? And I gave him this answer, and I still believe that I said, in the future, I hope one day somebody will rediscover chiropractic and start it again. Because I
feel
believe
this should all be taught in school too. And that's kind of crazy to me is I feel like, I mean, we've seen it, they go to school for all this time. They know how to adjust, but they don't know where, when, or why. And you would think that they would learn that.
Yeah. I came home and my wife said, what did you get? And I was fired up at that time. And I just said, you know what? I think I have to go to the school. I got to get involved in the schools. I got to start teaching these kids. And she said, you should. And something in my heart broke because I should, but I'd have to step away from what I do. And I mean,
I have a solution.
But that's where my passion is, right? If I'm going to do my part to help save the profession and get the profession back on track, then, I can't just sit here and on a microphone.
Yeah.
Right? So I've got to do something. What is that the right thing? So that's where I'm at now. Now I'm kind of pulling tug of war with myself. What's next in my
But if you think about it,
like
not to put a lot of pressure on you or anything, but if you don't step into a school and do something, it's going to be non-existing at some point.
Yeah. So, yeah, people like myself, we have
I hate to sound that way, not to put all that pressure on you, but that's the truth of the matter.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, there you go. That's
the eye roll.
Well, it's true. I mean, am I the answer? No, but if people like me,
But I think if you started the
don't
march,
do something, then
you're a great leader. And so I think if you started that march, it would just fall into place.
maybe it's what we need, somebody to start the march.
Yeah.
So I'll keep you all up to date.
I think he's starting a march, guys. Campaign gone.
So anyway, there's our chiropractic talk today.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
not exactly where I was anticipated going.
Again, we shoot by the hip.
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
From
From the hip. We shoot by the hip, guys.
Do you know where that phrase came from?
No, tell me. 'Cause
I know.
you're
I know he's
fact
like
pulled from the sky.
these little factoids that I have. So the phrase "shoot from the hip."
Yeah.
Okay. So you know how out in the Wild West,
I knew it was going to be something like
yeah,
this.
gunfighters would.
Yes.
Okay, so they'd stand there and you'd draw and shoot
Yeah.
at each other, right? Well, some of the fastest gun slingers would not even pull their gun out of their holster. They would just, as their hand came down, they would grab the butt of the gun,
Mm-hmm.
twist it in the holster, and fire right through the holster. Shoot from the hip. So they never pulled it away from their hip to shoot.
That's definitely you.
Yeah. Maybe.
It works.
Yes.
It works for us in this podcast. It's the raw edition of us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely do live most of my life from the hip. So do you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I count my steps.
Listen, we both
I'm
shoot
just
from the
kidding.
hip because we don't have any platform
yeah.
here.
Yeah, that
our
is true.
platform is chiropractic, but I mean, we don't have any format,
No, you're right on that. No.
and I think it works. So
It does work. But I think it works because we have good chemistry together when we do it.
Mm-hmm.
We both believe in the same thing. We both march the same direction. We both know in the long run
Yes.
where we want to be.
and we both know which hat to wear. I'm the funny one. You're the.
Yeah.
We're both hilarious. You're more funny than I
Oh
am.
man.
So you're the one with all the jokes. So I just follow your lead.
Obviously. That's funny.
So anyway, we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, and like and subscribe. And what else do they have to do?
They have to leave us a comment.
Yes.
Send us a text now.
Yeah, we would love that. We're looking forward
Please
to this.
reassure me I'm not crazy.
Yeah, she's not crazy. I like to tease you that you're a little wacky. You're not.
I don't know. Sometimes
yeah.
I question it.
No,
Like,
no.
what is
you're
going on?
obviously not.
I just dropped my headphones earlier
fun-loving.
because of a sound in my head.
No, that's a little crazy, but no. So, at least you didn't whip them across the room.
Yeah, that's better. That's
So remember, send us a like and pass this along. Remember, we're going to have a couple of different podcasts drop that they're going to come pretty close in close proximity. So if you look back, if this one's posted, you probably may have missed one or two of the other ones. One of the ones was when we were in Florida at our conference.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it
we
was
had a special guest join on.
That's
So
right.
make sure to go listen and watch that one. That
Yes.
was a good one.
So
Yes.
remember, if you're tired of poor health,
Now there's hope. Chiropractic.
Thank you.